Hello, I'm Brainerd Carey, and today I want to talk a little bit about selling your art online. I've talked about it before. I've written a book on it, and it can be a very complex process, especially if you're using advertising and all the kind of tricks that advertising entails today online. But today I want to give you a very simple method that other artists use. And it's one I've heard often when artists say, "Oh yeah, I sell some work online." And how do you sell the work online? Well, it's available and people buy it. So let me explain what that means, because I'm sure a lot of you have posted work online and you know that it's available, or perhaps you even say that it's available, but people aren't buying it from you. So there's a few ways. One is on Facebook, when you post, if you make a folder called an album called available work, whenever you add an image to that, a new painting or sculpture, there'll be a little notification on Facebook that says, you've added a painting to the available work album, or something like that. Facebook keeps changing its algorithms. But the point is that people have to know your work is available and how to ask the price or have the price there. The strange thing that happens with sales, or doesn't happen with sales, is oftentimes people don't know your work is for sale. And for those who haven't collected art much before, they're hesitant to ask what it is, what the price is. A friend of mine, a student that I worked with, was telling me that when I was telling him to follow up with a connection, meet this guy at a bar who was interested in his work, he was there talking to him again, and the guy had been to his studio before, and he said to him, this is what the potential collector said to him. He said, you make it really hard to buy your work. The artist was stunned. He's like, what are you talking about? You've been to my studio a number of times. But that's how the guy felt, that it was hard to buy his work. And the reason it's hard to buy his work is because he didn't know the prices. He didn't know whether it's okay to ask for a price. He didn't know whether it would be all right to bargain with him if the price was too high for him, or if it would be awkward or embarrassing if the price was too high for him. So, you probably don't think of these things, right? It's kind of like, if someone wants to buy your work, they should just buy it, ask. That seems obvious, but it's not obvious to them. So Instagram is a place that people are buying off of, and the way they're buying off it is you post an image on Instagram of your painting, of your work, and you say, work is available. This is a unique work available. Either put the price or say, direct message me for details. That's all. Email me for details if you want to put in your email. But I'd say direct message me. So, the lesson here, the simple lesson here is whenever you post work, if you want to sell it online, you have to tell everybody always, this is available, this is for sale, it's a unique piece. If it is a unique piece, if it's a print, then it's a print, but tell people it's available for sale, tell them the price. You can even have like pay what you wish days, auctions, the same artist that posts images and tells people I've just uploaded a new image into my available art album, which you can look at. Another thing you can do on Facebook, and that he did, was he'd say, today I'm auctioning off a painting, bids start at $20. And he just do it right there in the comments. This auction will last 24 hours. Whoever is the winning bid, I'll message you and we'll close the sale. Sometimes he did that and the winning person never bought the painting. And many times he did do it and people did buy the painting. But what it did was it allowed people to see, I'm selling this work. You might even get it for a good deal today. We're talking about money right away, and that's really important with having work available. So again, just to step back, the simple lesson for today in selling work online, the simple lesson in this particular video is that you have to say it's available all the time. You have to tell people the price of the work. You don't have to post it on your page if you don't want to. Say direct message me or message me on Facebook or email me. But tell people it's available. Be really clear about the price. I've seen this even with, close friends, relatives. They think, oh yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah, was that your work? And how much is it? And all the prices were there. Everything was obvious, but people still feel hesitant. So you have to make them feel comfortable and remind them constantly. You're not hitting them over the head with a sales pitch. You're just reminding them constantly that the work is available and for sale and at this price. That seems to work very well for a lot of artists on Instagram. It seems to work well for people on Facebook as well. People have also done it through LinkedIn and other platforms. So don't hesitate to try. But whatever your platform is, whether it's Twitter or another one, just remember to always tell people that your work is for sale. This is a classic kind of mistake that seems so simple and obvious to the artist that how could people not know? But they don't, and they feel awkward and they have a difficult time with it. So try it. The more you say your work is for sale, and it's going to be free to do this. This isn't about ads today, and I talk a lot about that in my book, Selling Your Art Online Like a Creative Genius. There's a whole complex process in there for how to generate collectors and to how to automate sales. Very complicated. I mean, not that you can't all do it, but this is a very simple way. Tell people all the time that your work is available for sale. Make it clear. Tell them how to get the price or put the price in there. Tell them even payment plans are possible, or offer pay what you wish days, or offer, and you could say, up to, you have a reserve up to a certain amount, or do auctions on Facebook with just doing it right in the comments. But please tell everybody as much as you can that it is available, that it is for sale, and that makes sales happen much, much easier. A friend once told me, who was in marketing, that he said, all marketing is saying what you do over and over, so that when people want it, they will remember you and buy it from you. But for an artist, that means not only telling them over and over what it is that you do, but that it is available and what the prices are. So I wish you all well with your studio practice, and of course, if you want to join my membership group and have personal questions answered and lots of courses on subjects like this and more, please use the link here to sign up. I wish you all well in your studio practice. Have a wonderful day.